Howdy fellow sublimation peeps. In today's video we're going to do a fun project. We're going to make custom sublimation pins. We're going to use these ones from Amazon. We're going to use our good old convection oven, and we're going to show you how to shrink wrap them, how to print them, and most importantly how to make awesome pins at home that are just colorful and amazing and really neat and clicky writing utensil. And we're going to start right now. Alright guys and girls, so for the artwork, I found these couple patterns that are really neat, and we're going to use those to make pins out of. And where I found them at Creative Fabrica. There's like I wanted like a Lisa Frank vibe for one, and then a bee pattern for the other one. Alright, now what are we doing with these? We're going to import these into Photoshop, and what we're doing, we're just taking them and we're just putting them on here. And what we're doing 300 dpi, and we're doing them at 1.4 by 4.5 inches. And I just merge them, and then I put them on one sheet, and that way we can print all three. I'm doing another one, but I can't show it for reasons, because it's slightly offensive, so we're just not going to show that one. We're going to go ahead and print this and get this going. And we'll go ahead and do all these, and we'll show you how they work. Next up, we're going to cut the paper. We're going to try to get it right on and give it a good cut. And we're going to flip it and do the same thing on this side. Right there. That's not really close, but we'll trim it up with the scissors real quick. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to put it right there on the edge. And we're going to trim it. We're going to do it both ways. And now once we get it trimmed, very straightforward. Alright, first things first, we're going to be setting the temperature up to around 300, I think around 350. We're going to do 350 convection, stay on is what we're going to do. Sorry. But yeah, it comes with a shrink wrap, and the pins come like this, and you just pull them out, and then we just unscrew it. Very easy, very straightforward. And just pull them on apart. And there we go. And then this is all we're doing, is just taking this little metal barrel and just wrapping it and going with it. So we'll go ahead and get us a couple pieces of tape. And what we're going to do, we're just going to do the center of it. Make it nice and easy. And we're just going to take it. We're going to embrace our inner Snoop Dogg. And we're going to roll it. So get a little bit of curve going. Put it in the center. Wrap this edge down like that. And then we're wrapping it nice and tight. Just like that. Once you get a tight middle, we just work the edge. And do it in maybe one or two more places on each side, and you're good. Just do it just like that, all the way down, and you are good to go. Then we just tape them, and there you go. Nice and tight. The tighter you do it, the better it ends up, so remember that. And then so we just work it and get us some tape. Tape the edge. And all of a sudden we got it. It looks good. Looks really good. Now the shrink wrap is going to take care of anything else, but see with pins I don't even shrink wrap the I don't even heat the shrink wrap. I let the oven just do it. You'll see in a minute how that works. So we're just sleeving it with the shrink wrap. and it will take care of the rest. Just leave about a, 1/4 inch or so, and it'll shrink wrap. No problem. So we'll go ahead and prep the other ones and get everything in the oven. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see it, but the temperature is up to pretty close to 350. So we're going to go ahead and get these in here. And what we're going to do, we're going to put them in here, and we're going to set the timer for 3.5, or probably about 4 minutes, and let them cook in there. So we'll go ahead and put this first one in, and we're going to let it roll. Actually, we're going to do all 3. Alright. Hey Alexa, set a timer for 4 minutes.
4 minute timer.
Alright, now we are out. We are good to go, and it's been 4 minutes. So we'll go ahead and turn our oven off because this is the last thing we're doing. We'll go ahead and open it on up. And we are going to do this. Actually, I've got the complete wrong hand. Let me fix that. I need my glove on my right hand. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we can take them out of the oven. Do it right. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to use my scissors to kind of get a hold of it right there in the end, and hopefully get enough of a tear to where we can do the rest of it. Because all we really need to do is just give it a good tear. Paper's a little on the crispy side, but you can see the color is definitely there. So let's go ahead and get the struggle bus. Actually, look, we can just pull it right on through and see. There we go. That is the B one, nice and neat. We'll go ahead and set that aside and let it cool a little bit. We're going to do the exact same thing with this. And then last but not least is the Lisa Frank pen. So again, all we're going to do is get it started. It's cool enough where we can kind of do it with our hands a little bit. And you just need to get it started. You can peel it right on off. And you'll see about 350 or so at about 4 minutes is nice and good. It's just a matter of getting the paper and stuff off. Is the not fun part. But once you get it to where you can just twist it, it's all gravy. Kind of like the struggles of doing tumblers for when you're, see how it just, there you go. And see, that's how you get a nice, good looking pen. And again, this is right at 3.5, 4 minutes either, and it works great. We'll go ahead and shut down this oven and we'll assemble it and show you what they look like. So, alright guys and girls, overall success. Like, look how good those pens look. I mean, check this out. Like, look how crisp and clean that is. It's so nice. That's the B pen. Granted, there's a little smudge right there and a little piece where the paper come free right here. But other than that, I mean, it's still a darn good looking pen. But this one is my favorite. The Lisa Frank one. The Lisa Frank type inspired pen. I mean, it looks really good just all around. You can't really tell where the paper seam is. You can tell it's right there. But, I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's pretty darn good. So we'll go ahead and get my final thoughts and get this going. So, alright guys, another success. Look how good these pens look. And it's amazing what you can do with a little shrink wrap, a little sublimation printer, and a little bit of creativity. I mean, dude, look, that's fantastic. Perfect. Sam's teachers are gonna freaking love these. My daughter's teachers are gonna be nuts over these. But yeah, overall, I'll have everything you need in the description to execute this project down below. Pens come from Amazon. They come with shrink wrap and everything you need. Overall, it's a super easy craft, super fast, very easy to design. A little hard on the execution as far as wrapping it and all that, but it's not that bad. But anyway, if you found this video helpful, feel free to give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more sublimation content, and peace, guys. Love y'all.